Hello? Is anyone out there? Please, just let me go. Let me go, please. I just want to leave.
Okay.
Welcome to Live from the Hive episode. I don't even know anymore.
We just go by. I think this is season 2, episode like 3.
Yeah, this is season 2, like episode 2 or 3, or 4. I don't know.
It's definitely at least 3. Like, I know that
because
we're at
we
least
did one-
on 3.
Because we did the season premiere, and then we did one with Carson. I don't know if we did one between that.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
We can check later. But anyway,
Danny is here this time for the first time since the first episode of season 2.
Yeah.
possibly.
I'm back, everyone. Hope y'all missed me.
It was a bit wild.
Hope y'all missed me.
Hope you all missed the podcast. We've gone a long time with that one.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been
Anyway, I'm your host Eddie. Introduce yourselves for the 2 people that don't know it.
I'm Lucas.
And I'm Daniel.
That's Daniel.
If anyone remembers, I used to have like a really shitty
It's
mic.
like your defining character trait. It's like the Live from the Hive like bingo.
It's even better because it's on your end. It's a little bit worse of how it's gonna come off in the post production. It's gonna sound way better.
Epic.
It's gonna sound
We
nice.
just need Eddie to get a better mic and also a computer.
One day, my friends, one day.
And then Live from the Hive will become the most studio produced
powerful
thing ever.
in the world.
It's gonna be a miracle when that happens.
We'll
When that
become
happens, we can
gods.
fully take on the world. What God
Eddie, you
powered-
sound really muffled. Did you like
Oh,
move
wait,
your?
hold on. Yeah, I moved my mic, my bad. Are we good
Yeah,
now?
yeah, this is why we need it.
Yeah, guys, we're really good. I feel like those.
Well, is he good now? Yes or no?
Yes,
yes, you're better.
Yeah, it's better.
Cool. I was like, my bad. Anyway, what are we talking about?
Your
We were just
shitty mic.
introducing it.
Yeah.
So what's gonna be our first topic?
Check the topics list and pick one.
Fuck you.
All right.
We can talk about Hat in Time since we just.
Oh yeah, I just saw the trailer like 2 seconds ago before we started.
Yeah.
I ain't never played Hat in Time, so I'm not gonna put too much in here.
I-
It's not on Switch yet, so therefore I haven't played it yet.
It would be a perfect game on the Switch.
And it is coming to Switch sometime this year.
Could
Yeah.
you put that on Nintendo Switch? Hat in Time is really good.
It is.
I just don't want to pay for DLC. because I
Yeah,
don't
it's like
spending money.
$7.
I mean,
But I
like,
think when it comes to Switch, it's just gonna be bundled with it. So like, I don't think it'll hit me that
I
hard.
feel like it's worth it because this is one really good DLC and two, it has multiplayer like online.
Yeah, but,
this
like-
time.
Yeah, but like since I have a Switch, and I'm probably not gonna buy it on PC.
Oh no, I can't play with Eddie.
No,
Fuck you.
no.
I want to play with you, but you won't buy it on PC
Because I don't have a PC that can run one game.
Buy one.
I'm broke.
I'm telling you to wait and then get one.
When?
You said you could get it over the summer.
I probably could. I'm probably getting a job during summer, so yeah, I can do that.
you
But I'm
better
still
do
buying
it.
Hat in Time on Switch because I'd like to have it.
You fucker. I hate you.
You gotta work hard for that computer there, Eddie.
Yeah. And if anything, I'll just not buy a computer, and I'll be like, "Fuck you, Lucas."
Fuck you.
Hey, you won't be saying "fuck you" to Lucas only, but me too.
Yeah, because
God damn it.
Danny will be playing with me. You're the only high boy who'll be left out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like Patrick playing outside.
When you're trapped in a guitar.
Let me out. Let me go.
Oh my god.
All right, what's the
Anyway.
first topic? Oh yeah, I have Hat in Time.
Hat in
I've never
Time.
played Hat in Time. I've heard it was like good. I heard it was better than Ukulele.
Oh well, yeah.
A lot better.
It has to be way better than Ukulele. That game was
When did that game come out? Was it 2017 or 2018?
2017.
It's a shame that it came out at all. That's the
That's
thing.
true. It's a shame it came out in the way it did. Kind of. Then they released like the 64 tonic, and it was supposed to look like a Nintendo. But all they did was add blue.
Oh, I meant Hat in Time, but
Oh, Hat in Time also came out in 2017.
yeah, I assume.
Hat in Time was never real.
It came out like late 2017, and Ukulele was early 20.
I wish Ukulele was good.
Me too. I was kind of excited for it, and it came to Switch.
I wish every video game was good, but you know what? Life's a bitch.
Eddie was like, "Man, I can't wait to buy a ukulele."
I was, and then I saw the reviews, and then I talked to Carson, who said it's absolutely not worth it at all.
It's so sad.
Could have been great.
You can always trust Carson on everything.
I trust Carson.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Carson's a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carson would never lie. Carson is like one of the most non-liars I know in my life.
He would never lie. This man is one of the most non-liars I've ever met.
And did I stutter? Am I
Kinda
wrong?
Anyway,
Okay, Ahead in Time, the DLC itself. What is it really about? I know that's like
The Yakuza Metro,
yeah,
which is like a parody of Yakuza like gangs and stuff.
yeah. Well, I mean,
except it's a bunch of cats.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
bunch of cats.
It looks cool. I like the gameplay, and I don't know. I do want to play that in time eventually.
So far, both A Hat in Time DLCs have had like
There's
a
two.
new area and then a new mode.
Wait, there's another DLC.
Yeah,
It's Seal the Deal.
it was free.
What?
If you had a
There's-
PC.
I thought
It had seals who went hello.
Yeah.
I never seen this.
But so there was that one, and
Well,
there
maybe-
was Seal the Deal, which came with whatever the seal level was, and then whatever the deal making mode was called.
multiplayer, maybe.
And this one has the new level, and then up to 50 player online multiplayer.
That was fucking ridiculous. Like,
Like I see 5, but 50. How are you gonna get people to play Hat in Time with you?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just random people.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like friends.
oh my
Which,
god.
like, imagine 50 people in, You know what we should do? We should play Mario 64 online.
Is that still up? I thought Nintendo took it down.
I feel like it'd be still up.
I feel like
I'll
it's
look into
down.
it.
Let's see the results.
I feel like it'd be down by now. You know,
But
Nintendo.
yeah,
They're
it looks interesting. I wish that like it could be cross-platform so I could play with Eddie.
yeah, so I
He's
can
being a
play it
bitch.
on Switch because I don't want to. Because I want to be able to get on.
I think it is still.
But it
Anyways,
looks fun, and
anything
I've never
else?
played Hat in Time, but I want to, and hopefully it will be soon.
You should really try to buy it when you can, when it comes out.
How much is it? Like regularly without DLC?
Let's.
Is it like 20 or 15? I feel like it's 20.
I
feel like-
think it's 20.
Yeah, it should be 20. I might be like 25 or 30.
from
You know
I
what game shouldn't be overpriced? You fucking Laylee is $40.
You know what shouldn't be overpriced? Like almost every Nintendo game out there.
Swear to God. Actually, I want to talk about this. Nintendo's gotta stop releasing games $60 that aren't worth $60. Fucking Yoshi's Crafted Roll is 7 hours long, and it's $60.
It's 7 hours long.
It's 7 hours long, and it's got a horrible soundtrack.
Oh,
It's
it's
like it's
just
recorded on a kazoo.
it's just that it's Yoshi's New Island 2.
Yeah, basically, and it's like I was thinking about buying it, but like I don't know, $60 for a 7 hour long game. I'm not a completionist.
Oh, that's awful.
It's like 20 hours if you get like all like the flowers and stuff, but I don't want to.
Wow.
20
Like,
hours.
like if you just beat it regularly without collecting things, 7 hours.
That's really
It's like-
bad.
And like Kirby Star Allies at least got enough content over time to justify being worth $60, but like Yoshi does not have
Yo,
DLC coming.
Mario Tennis Aces.
Yeah, that it's getting like in modes it should have had like a year ago now, and they put Dry Bones in the character. Dry Bones was a tutorial character. It's been in the game for like a year now.
What the fuck?
I don't know why they spread it out. Like, well, I know why they spread it out.
Oh yeah.
Still, I hate it.
Ahead in Time is
I
also-
paid $60 for Mario Tennis Ace. Played 5 hours and then sold it for 30. That was like my last. That was like my biggest loss from. My biggest loss from the year before was on. Fuck! I died. In a traditional Hive tradition, I'm playing Cuphead on the podcast.
We could also talk about Cuphead now.
Oh yeah, that's one of the topics. Cuphead came to Switch like a week or two ago. Lucas does not like Cuphead.
Lucas
Cuphead's a bad
despises
game.
it. It's
I
not.
like Cuphead.
I don't despise it. It
No,
has
you,
good
you
things.
hate it. You
I
hate
told
it.
Lucas that Cuphead was coming to Switch, and he goes,
You cut out for me, so it just he goes.
he bad game.
That game.
It's like it's not a bad game. It's just not as hard as people say it is. And most of like the challenge.
I think it's a
appeals.
bad game
Why?
because the gameplay isn't fun.
I think it's fun.
I don't like just ramming my head into the bosses over and over again because they don't have good tells.
Oh, most of them have, except for the fucking robot. I hate the robot.
I hate the robot. The
is
robot's the worst
horrible.
one.
Here we go,
I couldn't
lesbian.
tell how to beat the. Oh, actually, I could after a bit, but it was hard.
I beat Cuphead the night I got it.
Oh, it's been like a week and a half since I started.
Just like after that night, you're just like, fuck this game. This fucking sucks.
During the night, I was like, fuck this game. This game fucking sucks. But I want to have bragging rights because everyone says it's hard.
It's like, fuck
No,
you,
look
I
at
beat this
me.
game.
This game isn't hard, even though I said it's hard either.
Yeah, Eddie, you were the one saying it isn't hard.
Yeah, it isn't very hard, except for the devil. The King Dice boss fight, I swear to God.
When
It's just tedious.
me and Eddie were talking about the DLC beforehand, and Eddie said, wow, maybe they'll add hard bosses to this.
It's true. Most of these bosses aren't hard except for the robot. Which I don't know why we're getting the robot's contract instead of the person that owns it.
Actually,
Like, what did the robot do?
we're getting reports that the Switch version was for babies, so they call it baby mode.
Shit.
Cuphead.
Oh no, I've been playing baby version all along.
Your
Eddie,
baby.
do you know the one, the like stage girl boss fight?
Sally stage play?
Sure.
Sure.
Why do you know their names?
Because I'm playing the game now.
But so I went against her after going against what's his face, the robot, and it was such a nice step down.
Yeah, no, the robot is absolutely the hardest one. The last one I did on Calamari, and that one took no time at all. Like their
A lot of
first
people
phase
think
is really
she's hard.
Her first phase is just really hard. The other two are like easy. Especially her last phase. Like it caught me off at first, but like all you have to do is mash and you're
All you have to do is be the best.
like no one ever was.
But yeah,
I'm glad it
I didn't
finally
enjoy
came to
Cuphead.
Switch. I'm glad it finally
like-
came to Switch because I've been wanting
Yeah.
to play it for like years now.
I like all the work they did into it. It's just kind of the gameplay isn't very good in my opinion.
I'm excited for the DLC. It'd be fun. They're adding one new playable character,
Wow.
and she just has a double jump, which is epic. Time to make this baby game even easier.
Toadette.
Your favorite Mario character is baby mode.
I hate it. I hate it.
Sorry,
I
baby.
enjoy my character and they say you're a baby.
You are baby. You enjoy the baby character for babies.
You know what, Eddie? Alright, at least I don't own nothing except for a Nintendo Switch.
You take that back.
Yeah, Eddie, you'll never be able to play Persona 5.
Nah, we can talk about that.
No, he can't.
Yeah, that's
He
why
can-
I was transitioning.
Fuck
He
Atlas.
can play
Fuck
Persona
Atlas.
5S.
Eddie can't play Overwatch.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. You can keep it.
What other games are on PS4?
I really. Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man.
Bloodborne. The devil's crying right now. Why is he crying?
Spider-Man, the game makes me
What the
really
fuck?
sad.
I killed him.
Alright,
Like,
Eddie
come
beat Cuphead.
Eddie when he
I beat
commits his
Cuphead. I
first
beat
murder.
this baby game for baby.
But
Now
yeah,
I'm gonna do all the
Spider-Man,
expert. Oh, Spider-Man, go on.
Spider-Man on the PS4 makes me really sad.
Sack.
Because
God, I
like I played through it and like swinging around is fun, but like I feel like swinging around should be a reward, not a main game mechanic.
Why should that be a reward?
Yeah, you're Spider-Man.
Because then it gets old.
Oh, I
You're
guess
fucking
so.
Spider-Man.
Like it's
Of course he would
makes
go
you
old
feel
eventually.
like Spider-Man.
Really makes you feel like Cuphead.
Like it's fun to swing around and I get it, but like it feels like something that would be a reward for doing something like how you unlock different modes in games for doing things. I feel like that would be a different mode, except it's just the main game, so it gets old and then I feel bad because it's fun. It just kind of gets boring when you're doing it around the entire city constantly.
Yeah, I can see that, I guess. I don't know. Spider-Man. I just like Spider-Man. I think he's like pretty epic as the heroes go.
Yeah, even though I don't like heroes very much, Spider-Man's my favorite hero. Also, we can talk about Endgame.
I put that on the list, but like, what were we talking about? Right? Oh, yeah, Persona case. The lowdown. Persona 5R.
Nintendo said, "Fuck you, Nintendo."
No. They didn't say directly "fuck you, Nintendo" because they still gave us some scraps.
They gave them like a character in their like a
You know how like
game.
you like kind of eat food and you don't like it, so you leave a lot of it behind. That's Persona 5 Scramble.
Oh my god.
It's scrambled eggs. They gave us.
I feel like Persona 5 Scramble is gonna be good.
I don't know. It's Warriors. The only Warriors game I play is like a Xenoblade.
I mean,
the game was kind of lame.
I mean, it's weird because like
maybe I'd buy it because it looks alright.
Let Danny speak, you retard.
No, you can't say that word.
Yes, I can.
I won't censor that out. I'm not going to censor that. All right, guys.
All right, Danny. The only reason I can't say the N word is because I'm not black.
Okay,
I could say retarded.
Okay,
you can't say that.
That's fair.
Oh, that's true. Now that I think about it. No, I didn't read that part.
Oh, what's it called? Persona 5.
No, I missed that part of the devil. No.
I'm moving you to do a different chat. Go on, Danny.
Okay. Oh god, you actually did. Persona 5 not being on Switch.
I'm back.
I shut the fuck up. Okay. Where was that again? Lucas.
Persona 5 not being on Switch is.
Oh yeah, it's not surprising, honestly.
It's not surprising, but I would have wanted it because it's like Persona 5 on the go would have been.
I feel like it's kind of surprising considering the fact that Joker is in Smash Bros.
I mean,
they could use that to like advertise Persona Q too.
I mean, no. So what I saw on Twitter was like, okay, so Bayonetta, right? She was in Smash, but she wasn't on the Switch or anything like right. Wait, no, she was on the Wii U, right? What am I thinking about? There was a character that was like DLC, but they weren't on Nintendo stuff. I think it was Snake actually. No, yeah, Snake. Right?
What? Oh yeah, no, yeah. They added Snake, but they didn't put any like Metal. But like Metal Gear was on Switch though.
I think so.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what am I saying?
And then there was Cloud.
Metal Gear was
too.
on GameCube because Twin Snakes was. Oh yeah, Cloud.
Yeah, I think Cloud is like one of the biggest ones. Eventually, we got one of the remakes.
Well, yeah, but like Cloud is like one of gaming's like icons. Like he's like really iconic. So I feel like he gets a pass. And Final Fantasy VII did come to Switch eventually.
That's
and plus he'd been in like the Rhythm, which doesn't count, but it's still like a Cloud on a Nintendo console.
My only guess of why Persona 5 is not on the Switch is because technically Persona
Atlas sucks.
No. I think Persona is like it's Sony. It's a Sony exclusive.
If that's the case, then why is Q2 and like Persona spin-offs on like Nintendo stuff?
I'm not sure. It's like, I mean, it is a
I'm pretty sure it's just because they don't think it would do well and they're releasing Scramble to see if people would be interested in Persona stuff.
I mean,
which is stupid.
You could say that, but you got to remember both the Switch and PS or like PlayStation or like Nintendo and Sony, they do fairly well in Japan, and Sony, I guess it does fairly well both in Japan and the US.
That should be Cuphead.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, it's like the same thing with Chibi Robo Ziplash. They release a mediocre spin-off, say, hey, the future of this series depends on how this does.
I don't.
And then when it does awfully, they're surprised and they don't make anything else.
That's not fair. I don't. There's no point of doing that. That's like wasting money on.
It's like there was a survey that asked if people wanted more Persona stuff on like Nintendo platforms. So like, I wonder if anything besides Scramble is going to come into that.
Yeah, I feel like it's because like
I feel like Persona 5R is going to come to Switch eventually.
If it does, I hope so. I'd buy it.
Wait, now is Persona 5 like a separate game or?
Persona 5R is essentially like the third Pokemon game of Persona.
I think Persona Golden, Persona 4 Golden, or Persona 2.
Well, I don't know if Danny knows about Persona 4.
No, I kind of know about it. It's kind of like the part 2.
Kind of like Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Crystal.
It's
Pokemon
like
Pikachu,
it's a different game, but like it's
Pokemon
the same
Ultra
game.
Sun, Pokemon Ultra Moon.
It's like if Infinity War, the one we had last year, and then this year was Infinity War Part 2. It's not the same movie.
That doesn't work out because Endgame is an entirely different movie.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If it was called Infinity War Part 2 for some reason. Or you could say they're like...
No, like... I'm trying to... It's kind of like a remaster.
A remaster?
Except Except instead of being updated graphics, it's like updated mechanics and like
But
some new gameplay stuff.
but there is a new story to it. It's like continuing something or what?
There's a little bit more of an end game,
Oh god.
but not really. Like it's like
What a
I'd
coincidence.
say about like maybe they added 10% game to it, and the rest of it is just the old game with updated stuff.
Oh, so
And
so
a new party member.
okay, but there is a it is this like the whole game together with some DLC. That's
Yeah,
Essentially.
okay. I was assuming that like
Why
Persona
wouldn't they
5
just
art.
release it as DLC then?
Yeah, but no, I was assuming that Persona 5 art was like DLC. I didn't know that it was like the base game including extra content.
yeah. Eddie, they want money.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they want money. Okay,
You know how many fucking Persona fans there are?
12.
A lot.
there's
More
like
than
There are actually a lot.
I can tell you there's
More
more.
than Yokai Watch
yeah.
fans, let me tell you.
You fucking-
All 70 of them.
I was gonna say that joke.
You're really saying there's more?
To be fair, I mean, like everyone would know that by now. Oh, Yokai Watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have more fans than them. Well, no shit,
Yeah.
dipshit. But but I haven't touched Persona 5 at all. Besides, like seeing gameplay, some story stuff. You know, whatever people on Twitter are talking about, seeing like, ooh, gotta cover up them thighs, cause
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, people are upset that the new girl shows like her thighs in her Phantom Thieves outfit.
I
So they drew
Are you
like
joking?
they drew like leggings over it, and one did like a tutu. So they covered up the legs with the tutu, and it looks kind of okay, but like not.
I realized.
All right,
that-
look at the picture of Anne I'm sending in chat,
Okay, give me like 2 seconds.
which happens to be her base suit in Persona 5. Fuck, I lost the art.
I was about to say like you're waiting a bit to send them in chat.
Fuck, where is it?
Bladder infections.
He's fucking
Oh, this
sad.
is hentai. Every one of them.
Oh, Cuphead was made in Unity. I didn't know.
All right, look at the picture on the right, not the one on the left. The one on the left's a cosplay. For like people who've played Persona 5, you know how Anne looks. That's her like base costume.
Oh, I thought
Latex, boobs exposed.
Whoa, what the hell?
That's her base costume. So if people are complaining about someone's thighs being exposed,
I thought that there was a thing about her costume being like she didn't like to be sexualized or something.
Yeah, and then they sexualize her in Persona 5 dancing. So have fun.
Anne doesn't like. Oh wait,
She doesn't like to
Like-
be yeah, she doesn't like to be sexualized. That's what I heard.
Yeah, isn't that what it
Yeah.
is?
yeah, she doesn't like to be, but I think in Persona 5 the reason she's like that is because she's rebelling and she's like, this is me, and she whips people with it. She's dominant. I'm pretty sure, like, you come up with code names for your friends, and I'm pretty sure one of the responses is like, it's like her real name is Panther, so it's like Panther, Cat, and like Dominatrix.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so Persona 5R, I feel like it's gonna come to Switch eventually.
If it does, that'd be good for me. If it doesn't, I'll just borrow a PS4 off my friend.
Honestly,
If it does, it wouldn't be that good for me because then I'd have to buy it again.
oh yeah, I haven't even bought it at
Couldn't
all. The base game, so I would be fine with that.
you can just buy the Royal then? You just have to wait a year because it's coming. in
Yeah,
Japan
Yeah,
and-
I could buy it
on
on the
Halloween.
PS4.
yeah, but like it won't come here till like 2020. So have fun.
Yeah, I mean, at least I don't have only one console on me. So
Fuck you! I own 2. I have a Switch and a Wii U.
yeah, so like I said,
wow,
only
what a
one
great
console.
console you have.
I also have a 3DS. Thank you very much.
Ooh, we got a badass over here.
I still own Cave Story on my 3DS. It's like the only game on 3DS I haven't finished.
Eddie, next
This
thing
story's great. Ow, my cat chopped my nipple.
you're gonna
Like, I
say that
finished the
you have a Wii
entirety of-
too.
I do have a Wii.
Yeah.
But like that's kind of
Wow, what a
given
great
that-
variety of consoles you have.
Given that I have
Only
a,
Nintendo.
Yeah,
given
only
that I have a
Nintendo.
Wii U, of course I'd have a Wii.
Of course you would have a Wii U, yeah.
Fuck off. Did I ask? I don't remember.
Guys, I like Earthbound.
I do like Earthbound.
Earlier you said like you would have to pirate Earthbound or Mother 3.
No, I'd have to pirate Mother 3. I
Yeah.
own the other two.
Yeah, pirate. And fucking course you would have to.
It didn't come out. Ow! It didn't come out in America yet.
You say it like you said it like it was like a really inconvenient, but like that's
I really don't want to pirate Mother 3. I feel too bad. I'm taking their money for no reason.
you can't even pay for it. You gotta.
You couldn't even buy it if you wanted to.
You gotta
Eddie. I have a physical cartridge of the fan translation of Mother 3. I can send that
What?
to you.
How'd you get that?
God. Okay, technically that's true because I got it for Easter.
What? Easter.
Gifts for Easter?
It was like $20, so they just kind of put it in my
Oh.
basket, like here.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's like a GBA cartridge, right?
Yeah,
Shit.
they just stuffed the Mother 3 fan translation in there.
I don't own a GBA.
Technically, they can't sell that, but whoever's buying, they're not gonna care. They're just gonna be like, "Thanks, man. Thanks for the."
Yeah, man, nice.
I mean, like, the thing about piracy is that you can't pirate it unless you legally own a copy. So, like, if you own the fan translation, then no harm, no foul in playing the fan translation pirated.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't own a GBA.
Oh,
And I don't own I own regular DSs, but I don't have a way to charge them.
Oh yeah, Yeah, so we were talking about pirating Mother 3 because I have this tradition where every May I play through every Mother game in order. And then Eddie was like, "I'll do that, but I'll have to pirate Mother 3."
Well, duh. You know what? You're right. No, of course I had to do that.
I mean, even I knew that. Like you have to pirate Mother
Well, like
3.
obviously, I just said that reference because it's like, oh well, I own the other two, but I'm gonna have to pirate them eventually. I don't like have it anywhere, so yeah, of course I'd have to pirate it.
I would be
I'm
able
just
to
saying
get it
it.
right now. I would be able to pirate.
I was just saying it. Don't judge me.
Don't judge
Bling
my-
Bling Boy is here to tell you that piracy is bad unless it's
I am Bling Bling Boy. Dan, what's the time looking like?
The time right now? That's a good question.
time is looking like Bling Bling Boy time.
Oh, shit the fuck up. Bling
You
Boy.
can check. You
Yeah,
can check the time by opening OBS and then looking in the bottom right.
Yeah, that's
The
what
worst
we're
part
looking
about Mother 3
at. We
is
got like
the-
3 minutes until 30 minutes right now.
We're at 30 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
All right. The worst part of Mother 3 is what?
I meant to say Mother May. The worst part of Mother May is needing to play Mother 1 again.
Mother 1 is a great game.
You're
I'd
just
say
bad.
it's great, but it's not
You're
bad.
just bad. You're bad.
It's great. It's just not as good as the other ones.
Flawed but fun.
I mean, if every game was like
Have you ever
perfect,
finished-
what would be the point?
No, I've never finished Mother 1. I got to the factory and then I got lost.
You're
I'm still lost.
stupid. You can't use your brain ever.
Yeah,
No, I looked up a map of the area. I still couldn't navigate it because I had no clue where I was.
you have like
And because there are
Oh.
encounters every 3 steps, I just kind of got.
Hopefully that won't happen. Eddie, all right. What I usually do is like, I focus on like the funny art of the characters and the music, and then I'm able to enjoy it then a lot more.
Oh yeah, Mother 1 is like good. Like I liked what I was playing, but then I got lost and I just never had to go back to it.
Dan, have you ever played any Mother games?
no.
How
should
would
play
he
them.
have?
You should join us in Mother March.
I never
should.
agreed to doing Mother May.
Wait,
but
Mother
I guess
March?
I will.
March.
They aren't that
Hey.
long though.
Yeah, me.
Shit.
Well, I should probably do that. I mean, I could like just get access to the games some way by online.
Just be warned, the first one is the worst one.
Yeah, it gets so much better after the
Like
first
by a landslide. It's still really good, but the first one is definitely the worst.
Yeah,
like it's kind of funny how much higher quality.
I'm guessing it's good but has flaws, and then
It's an NES JRPG. Like
Yeah, like this. It's the only one with random encounters, and there's a lot of them. Oh, there's a fan update which you might want to play.
oh yeah,
which
yeah.
fixes
Play
a
Mother.
lot of that.
Play Mother's. What is it? Mother 0.
No, it's just Mother 1 25th anniversary edition.
Oh.
They actually fixed it. Guys, I can't,
They,
I can't wait
God.
for Melee to get its 25th anniversary update.
I
where they
can't wait
fix the
for
game.
Melee HD.
Yes, I can't wait for Melee to not be at Evo.
Oh my god. Melee in general, it's wild, the community.
Yeah.
The whole crab thing with Hbox.
H-Box in the crab.
That was
That is so awful. I hate.
That's
whoever did
awful,
that.
but like I kind of found it.
after the whole like situation, like all the jokes were kind of funny.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
the
but
jokes-
like never do that. That's awful.
I
Only
never
villains do that.
Never do that, but if you do, don't.
I mean, if I threw a crab at someone, I'm gonna say, "You have crabs."
You have crabs. Ow!
Oh wait, I'm wrong. You have crab.
No way. I'm
Ahoy,
wrong.
SpongeBob, me boy!
You
I'm
have.
going up to the pound to watch
Gross.
the Hbox match.
Oh my god, it's the pretzel floss music. Dude. SpongeBob me boy, I'm gonna go spectate the H-Box match at Pound.
SpongeBob, me boy. I'm going to go watch H-Box at Evo.
No, what evil? They should like draw fucking like a squid, a star, a sponge.
SpongeBob me boy, I'm off to see Evo at Pound. I'm off to see H-Box at Pound.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob, me boy. I have contracted anal cancer and am going to die.
SpongeBob me boy, I'm off to Pound. H-Box's match. Off I go. Alright, anyway, let's talk about Hollow Knight. Because I played through the entirety of Hollow Knight in the past few weeks.
I have never played it.
Well, you should play it because it's very good.
Oh no, Mr. Krabs had landed.
Mr. Krabs is at the Evo tournament.
Oh no. Hello? Is anyone there?
He bounced twice.
Anyways, how was Hollow Knight, Eddie?
I thought it was phenomenal. It's one of my like top 3 favorite games. It is so good.
Yes.
Or-
I still
Like,
think Castlevania Symphony of the Night is better.
I've never played it. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have a soft spot for Hollow Knight even if I do play it.
Yeah, because it's your first one.
Yeah, if I
Hollow
first
Knight's
met
probably
Trigger.
better. Hollow Knight's probably better. It's just I have a soft spot for Castlevania.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna literally be the opposite of if I ever play some.
Yeah.
I have never.
So I
touched
thought Hollow Knight was pretty phenomenal. The only thing I haven't done is the Godmaster stuff because I didn't feel.
It's no. That's probably the worst part of the game.
Yeah, I've been told it's like not worth it, so I didn't bother.
It really is.
The
But
one
like, I might go back to it if I get bored because like I fought Nightmare King Grim and that was bad. So
What were you saying, Dan?
like well, I said I never touched Hollow Knight before. It's like
you should give it a playthrough, especially
Yeah.
on Switch. It's really nice.
I was thinking about it before to try it or buy it or do whatever.
It was
It's-
$9 at some point. I don't remember.
It's
It
a
was like
really
$9.
fantastic game.
It is. Yeah, it's one of the best games I've ever played. It doesn't have like a deep story, but like the deeper it's like one
No,
of
it's got a deep story.
No. I've worded that wrong. It's got a deep story, but like it doesn't tell you that deep story. You have to
It's just Dark Souls lore.
pretty much, yeah.
How much is it on Switch right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. How would I have played it?
Actually, if it was
Don't
$3,
Switch.
I would have been able to buy it.
It was like $9 when I bought it, like New Year's Eve.
Really?
Yeah. Like I got it on sale, which was quite. It was such a.
Oh, Eddie, buying games on Christmas?
Yes.
What are you? A fucking nerd.
Capitalist.
I also bought Undertale at the time.
Undertale,
Which
huh?
is also a good game.
Yeah. I've played. I like those two games. Undertale and Hollow Knight have become some of my favorite games. So I've been.
They need to finish Deltarune right now.
Toby's busy
What? With what?
making Deltarune.
Actually, he helped the artist Temmie make her own game.
Oh, really?
Yes, he made the music for it. It was just like a demo to show. It was like a proof of concept, but it has really nice animation.
All right, that's cool.
I forget what it's called. I'm sure you can find it if you just look up like Temmie Chang game.
Yeah, Toby Fox also helped the creator of Y2K make. Been quite busy.
Yeah.
Wait.
When you make Undertale, you're bound to be a little busy.
When you make Undertale, you're bound to have Sam, Smash Brothers.
When you make Undertale, you made Undertale.
By the way, we didn't talk about Silk Song at all. I think we brought it up briefly on another podcast, but I didn't play Hollow Knight.
Wait, whose song?
Fuck. Silksong is the upcoming sequel to Hollow Knight.
I wonder what ending they're gonna consider canon, because there's like 10. No, there's.
Okay, Eddie. So people think it could be a prequel, but if it isn't a prequel, then it's going to be the Godmaster ending.
I'd never got the Godmaster endings. I got every other ending. And I don't care. So go ahead, spoil it for me. I don't care.
The Godmaster ending, Hollow Knight spoilers, but the Godmaster ending is, the Hollow Knight goes into the Godmaster and fights the real Radiance. Like the one you fought was kind of like a little bit of a faker.
Oh.
And like it was like a dream of the Hollow Knight, the real one.
All a dream.
I used to read Word Up magazine, but so it fights the true Radiance, and it gets trapped in the Godmaster. So then the Hollow Knight's gone, the Radiance is gone, and all the corruption starts fading from the world. And then out of the egg, like the black egg, the Hollow Knight walks out, and Hornet is there.
Oh, sweet.
So that's what makes people think it's going to be that ending. But a lot of people think it's going to be a prequel too. So
I think it would probably be a prequel.
I really don't want it to be a prequel.
I don't want it to be a prequel either, but I don't know how they're gonna.
I really don't like prequels. That's why I was really.
That's why you've never played Torna.
It could be both.
Yeah.
You never know. It could be both, like a prequel, but then it shows what happens like after.
How the hell would that happen? Oh, it could probably.
You know, be like switching. You know.
I feel like worst case scenario is it's gonna be like. Okay, I should stop talking over Danny. But anyway, worst case scenario would probably. Hollow Knight did.
Eddie, you like cut out.
Did I?
Did it happen?
What did you hear?
Worst case scenario.
Okay, worst case scenario is that Silksong is connected to Hollow.
Yeah, connected to Hollow Knight.
Worst case scenario, Silksong sucks.
Oh, there's no way. I trust Team Cherry. They can.
I mean, I trust them. I'm just saying that happens to be the worst case scenario.
Oh, you're right. Speaking of worst case scenarios, what's up with the fourth DLC to Shovel Knight?
Shovel Knight.
It's been
King
like
of Cards is never coming out. Okay, it took them a while to make.
Okay, Plague of Shadows took it took a year and a half. Spectre of Torment was like a year and a half also. And how long has it been since? It's been like 2.5 years since Spectre of Torment.
Okay, well maybe they're making it really good. The least interesting night.
Yeah. You know they had like a poll when the Kickstarter was coming where like you could pick which knight would get the story.
Did he get the least?
No, No, he got like top 3. That's why they made it.
Why? Why would they get?
I
What's
don't
the
know.
worst one?
I don't know why they wouldn't choose like Polar Knight or Propeller Knight
Yeah,
or Mole Knight.
those two are like the best ones.
Polar Knight would have been cool because it's like established that he has a background with Black Knight and Shovel.
Yeah, but also you could make a lot of fun gameplay with Propeller Knight.
Yeah, and they choose. I mean, I don't. King of Cards looks kind of like a Wario game at some point because he's got like the goal.
Wait, did gameplay ever come out?
Yeah. Gameplay's been out for a while. It's just taken them a while. I think it's because of the Smash game
I
that they're
gotta
trying
see
to make.
that.
Throw back to how they added Shovel Knight as an assist trophy in Smash, but didn't put any music.
It's so sad.
Like Shovel Knight has a really good soundtrack.
Smash.
You know, until Undertale gets in there.
Yeah, they need to add Sans. It'd be such a power move.
Or Frisk, but like, you know, that'd be less
But, like,
interesting.
that would be less fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I've been doing recently, I've been going over a bunch of PS3 games, and I realized how good the PS3 is.
I know, right? It had Madden 08.
Yo,
Didn't it have Madden 08, but did it have Dick Vitale's awesome college hoops?
I've been playing LA Noire.
That's on Switch.
Wow.
Yeah, like
The one
10 years
console I
later.
own.
Dan, have you played LA Noire?
No, actually, no. I know what it's about. I've seen like the whole series already.
It's good, except it kind of sucks.
Oh, what?
So, like, you'll have these sequences where it's like you're interrogating a person, and you, at the end of them talking,
Press
you
X
have
to doubt.
Yeah, it's not press X to doubt. It's
not?
truth, doubt, and lie. And lie is you have evidence that they're lying. Doubt is you think they're lying, and truth is you think they're telling the truth. And I hate it because it's just like you have so little to go off of. Like this dude will be like, "Yeah, I didn't see him last night," and then like
What?
you go, "All right, doubt," and then that's right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Eleanor, a bit of a. I don't know. People like it, so.
Look at this
It's
motherfucker
good.
lying.
It's just kind of like those parts are kind of weird.
It doesn't feel like it's right. It's like they wanted some like variety on like answers or like choices.
Yeah. I get the same vibe from it that I get from Phoenix Wright.
Which also
Or,
came
like-
to Switch.
Phoenix Wright, you have to like press every single statement because sometimes there's extra stuff on them, and then you present evidence on those. But it just kind of feels clunky at times. Other than that, it's like LA Noire's been a really good game.
I've always wanted to play Ace Attorney, and it's on Switch, so maybe I'll give it a try.
I'm also going to start Metal Gear Solid 3 soon.
Wow.
Which, like, I've been marathoning the Metal Gear games very infrequently.
I remember, because I remember at some point you were playing through the first one. You played through the entirety. Like we were playing Fortnite at some point talking about it.
Yeah, I was in Wildwood and I played through all of Metal Gear Solid 1. And then I bought Metal Gear Solid 2. And then I couldn't find this one weapon that was needed to progress the story.
That's what you told me.
I couldn't find it in like July, and I found it in December.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you probably weren't looking.
Yeah. And then I played Metal Gear Rising, which was really good.
Isn't that made by Platinum?
I don't know. Metal Gear Rising is the one with Senator Armstrong.
Don't fuck with this, Senator.
Nano machine, son. There's a reference to that in Gungeon.
Oh, I know.
Of course, Gungeon
It's
was.
really good.
Speaking of Gungeon,
No, fuck you. Let me finish.
okay, baby.
And then I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid 3, which people say is the best one, next.
I thought Guns of Liberty was the best.
Everyone hates that one.
Really?
It's like 40 hours of cutscene and 10 hours of gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
Which, like, I'm interested in because I like
What's
the
it-
story.
Wasn't
What?
Metal Gear 5 released in like 2 parts?
So Metal Gear Solid, like, they had one game in between 4 and 5, which was, like, essentially a demo for 5,
What
but
the
it was
hell?
still $60.
What the hell? That was,
Yeah,
I thought it was 40.
No, it wasn't like a demo, like, it was a game and it had, like, story and stuff, but, like, it was as long as a demo.
Isn't that the one that had like pause?
I'm not sure. I don't really know that much about that one.
All I know about pause is that she had like a bomb inside of her, and then like it gives you a bomb.
But yeah.
Anyway,
So what were you
Gungeon.
saying about Gungeon? Yeah.
The last and final DLC update, Farewell to Arms, came or so ago. It's nice that this game got supported for a bit. I played it for a little. I still don't have like the new characters.
I got the gunslinger. He was really hard to get.
I almost got. Wait, was that the one where it's like you had to drink up the?
No, that's the paradox.
Okay, I almost got the paradox, but I lost
The gunslinger, you need to play a game as the Paradox, and then kill the Lich, and then
I didn't even know the Lich was in the.
and then you play a game as the gunslinger, and then you have to kill the Lich to unlock the gunslinger.
You have to play a game as the gunslinger to.
Yeah, and win.
And win. I can barely win with the fucking pilot.
The gunslinger is really good. His passive ability is that when you pick up a gun, you get every single synergy with it.
What? I want to play Gungeon more, but like I've been playing like Cuphead and Final Fantasy VII. No, I haven't.
I feel bad for Danny because we keep talking about games he doesn't play.
No,
Danny, what have
right.
you been playing recently? Smash. Let's talk about Smash.
Yeah, Smash. The season pass or fighters pass. I mean,
the fighters pass. The first fighter, Joker, finally came out after.
It looks. I have touched Joker, and he's pretty good actually, but I don't know.
No, I'd like main him, but I don't know.
I want to play it, but I don't want to spend money.
You're gonna go to a tournament, and they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we don't have the fighters pass. So.
We don't like your kind.
We don't own the fighters pass. You can't play Joker here.
We don't like your kind. Oh, you mean Joker mains? No, Guatemalans.
No, and I shrink down into a corn on the cob.
Okay, Muni.
Oh, I almost said racial slur.
Not again.
Thanks for admitting that live on button.
You could have gone without saying that.
No, he's like pretty fun, but Joker's not the only thing that came out. 3.0 update came out, which added the stage builder, which is probably the best and worst things to ever happen to a Smash game in a while.
Climax.
There's one that was just the tree from Kirby, and in a text box it said the word. Like uncensored hard art.
There's one. Have you seen Climax?
Yeah, I've seen Climax. It makes the dick move, I know.
It's just kind of two people having sex.
Yeah, and like they made it so that the dick moves up and down.
Yeah. There's one that's just Pyra, except you play on her boobs.
Oh, that one was taken.
No!
I know. God,
Did they take down Climax?
They took down Climax like instantly. No, not instantly, but after.
That's so sad.
They took down like trans rights ones.
Oh god,
There were like
Twitter was.
there were like stages that spelled out like trans rights, and Nintendo took those down.
I mean, honestly, they don't have to say trans rights on the title of the stage, but they could just do it in the stage and see, and the Nintendo would be like, "Oh."
No, Nintendo will still take it down. I think they take down anything with the trans.
I get that Nintendo, they want to be like, it's dumb.
I mean,
honestly,
yeah, they're the fucking Japanese.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just the fucking Japanese. But what's it called? People are trying to say like, no, it's because it's political
They're
stuff.
transphobic. Yeah, no, it's generally just because they're like Japanese, so like
They don't like gay people, basically.
pretty much, yeah.
Unless it's women in anime.
Pretty much.
But it's, I don't know. It's weird. It's dumb that like there was like such a big reaction, I guess.
I mean, I guess it's not dumb because it's like it implies that they're against trans people, but I don't think that's what it is. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just they don't want to bring politics into Smash Bros. Stage builder.
That's what they said it was.
Yeah.
That's the reason they gave.
But it's at the weird same time. It's like is it really that political? Trans rights. That has.
All right, this is a slippery slope. Let's talk about Cuphead.
Yeah, we're trying to get up.
We already did.
Yeah, we already did.
You had your time with your bad game.
Fuck, what's next on the list? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about like now that Joker's down, we see how faithful. Who do you guys want in the game?
Genuinely Sans.
I feel you on that. I also want Neku from The World Ends With You and Cuphead, and you know what? I want the Hollow Knight. Fuck it.
Doom guy.
Oh man, every single weird pick I would want is already taken. It's like I would want Isabelle, who's in. I would want
I want probably.
I want Goku. Goku
would be fun. Goku would be fun.
Goku's probably my top.
Look, I just want Minecraft Steve and Doom guy.
Minecraft Steve would be funny.
I know. Well, it would be funny.
Doom guy would be so weird.
Did you say Durag?
Doom guy.
No, Doom guy.
Oh, I thought he said Minecraft Steve in a do-rag, and I'm like, what?
I want Blue Pikmin as playable character by itself.
Steve, you ask for Steve and you get a red Pikmin.
We got a fucking plant. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah. I want Cuphead in Smash, but only for the music, not for the character.
I like one of the music tracks.
Which one do you like?
The good flower one. I forget which one.
There's more than one flower?
It's either Botanic Panic or Floral Fury.
I like both of those.
I like one of them. I don't like the other one.
Well, I'll hum it out real quick. Yeah, that's Fiery Frolic. Yeah, that's the one.
Fiery Frolic?
Flowery Floral Fury. My bad.
Fiery Frolic!
My bad.
Dan, what's the time looking like?
The time.
We got a few more topics. Oh, Endgame.
Oh, Endgame. We're at 50 minutes. By
Now
the way.
a topic Dan can discuss without Lucas.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm about to head out.
All right.
He's off to go play Metal Gear Solid 3.
All right.
I'm
First
off to
thing.
go play with my cat because I'm a good owner.
It's been 20 years, Lucas. You gotta leave your cat behind.
Why is there just like a bunch of static? Where did that come from?
What?
Dan, speak.
Wait. No, don't tell me. No,
No, we're losing him.
no.
Finally, the chance he gets to talk.
Guys, help me.
Hello?
it's
Is
gone
anyone
now.
there?
Hello? Is
Yeah, it's
anyone there?
gone.
Oh.
Is anyone out there?
Ah,
Anyway,
damn.
Avengers Endgame I thought was pretty banging.
I gotta say, it's really good, but it's definitely not my
The
favorite
Dan you
movie.
keep cutting out.
Oh, God.
Finally, you get a good mic, but the world's like, no, we're not.
What if you got a good mic? If Discord said,
Fucking
Anyway, I
insane.
thought
Okay.
Avengers Endgame
I mean,
Yes.
okay.
weird.
I just think it
Because
should
time
be,
travel is a tough thing to work with.
that the whole time travel thing was kind of like out of like just.
It's like
out
you shouldn't
there.
think of it too hard.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it was kind of built up with Ant-Man and the whole thing. You know, it made
Yeah.
sense. It did make sense. So it's not
Oh
surprising.
yeah, I wouldn't say it made
it was built up, man.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
was built up with Ant-Man. Ant-Man is the
Yeah, you
reason.
guys are just implying the funny thing.
oh.
Oh.
Yeah, because they talked about quantum physics and all that, and that's what they said. Oh,
They
quantum
go, have any
physics.
of you studied quantum
They
physics?
also
Oh.
talked about how small you would have to be to crawl up an anal cavity.
Fuck up.
they
No,
said,
Ant-Man goes, has any of you... No. Black Widow goes, yeah, just to start a conversation.
you know, the Hulk being like,
Hulk
Bruce
being
Banner.
half Hulk, half Bruce Banner was funny.
I know, like,
Hulk
that was,
dabs.
that was so fucking weird.
Oh, dabs.
He dabs, I'm not kidding. They're like in a diner, and then Hulk's like, hey, no, some kids went up to Hulk, and they're like, I really like you. Can we get a picture? And he's like, sure. And after he hands them back, dab.
Dab.
And then Ant-Man goes, wouldn't you like to take a picture with me? I'm Ant-Man. And they're like, who are you?
Yeah,
And
then
then
they-
Bruce is like,
Who
yeah,
would want to take a picture of Ant-Man when you have the Hulk?
I know he.
I would want to take a picture with Ant-Man. I love Ant-Man.
Yeah, it's Paul
Oh,
Rudd.
they don't really know Ant-Man, though, because he's not like a popular...
He was gone for 5 whole years.
He was gone for 5 years. The only thing he's done is the thing in Germany. He's never really done any big scale thing. Big hero. No one really knows him.
He had 2 movies where he was doing like a whole ton of shit, Eddie. I think.
Okay, but like he was like, he did nothing in between Ant-Man and Civil War. Then he got caught and put in jail for a while, so he couldn't do anything Ant-Man. And then while he was
Guys, just got this new ankle bracelet. Anyone want to buy it?
that's Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah, he
Ant-Man.
couldn't do any Ant-Man stuff, and anything he did in Ant-Man and the Wasp was like low key. Like it was weird. I don't know. Anyway, Ant-Man. They go, hey, do you want to take a picture of me? I'm Ant-Man. And then they're like, no. And then Bruce is like, you sure you want a picture with Ant-Man? I'll hand you the phone. And they're like, no. And then Ant-Man's like, no, you know what? I'll take a picture. And Bruce is like, you know what? I think we should get a picture with them.
And
It was funny. And seeing Bruce half Hulk was funny.
oh god, the
That was like
fucking.
one of my favorite characters. Also, Hawkeye was fucking epic.
I know that was like honestly one of my favorite things about
That
the
was
whole
like the
movie.
biggest surprise. They made him so
I thought it was gonna be like kind of like funny and like kind of like, you know,
kind of like Ant-Man.
No. I thought it would be like funny because of how dumb he was trying to be cool, but like
Yeah, but like he was actually genuinely cool.
yeah, he was like, and it made sense because he
lost his whole family.
He
Like everyone got dusted in his family.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Avengers Endgame spoilers.
I think. Well, I mean,
fucking destroyed.
if we were talking about Endgame, there's gonna be spoilers.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of implied like the whole time, like they knew that Hawkeye was going to that kind of sense, because like they were tracking him down the whole time.
Yeah, because they mentioned that he like murdered a cartel.
Yeah, in Mexico.
Like he genuinely murders people on screen. Like he slices a Japanese Yakuza boss.
But I think the point.
What the fuck?
The point.
Like he's speaking Japanese and
Yeah, he was
like-
speaking Japanese. That was.
yeah, and then like Japanese guy goes shit, and then he's like,
俺はおちんちんの大好きなんだよ.
But no, when he was like slashing them all down, it was.
it was so cool.
That was
Like
so
they made
cool.
Fun
Ronin
fact, what I just said means I love dick.
Oh my god.
That's Hawkeye after he kills that man.
Oh my god. What's it called? I think the whole reason he did that, like when he told the Japanese guy what he said, it was because like everyone else vanished but except you.
Yeah, he's like, you shouldn't be killing people if you're one of the few people that stayed alive.
Yeah. So it's like saying like
And like
Few people, it's like 50%. That's like 4
No.
billion people.
No.
Okay, but think of it this way: like, if related at all, like, think you survived the snap, but then you died to like some Yakuza boss. You can't be brought back.
yeah.
So like, you die without the people you love coming back. That's whack.
The one thing that kind of like makes me a little bit like what's it called, like fascinated about what he's doing.
5 years have passed. People have probably died of age in between.
Yeah, but like he's bringing like a lot of people back, or like after that, the whole scenario in Endgame, everyone's back now who got vanished, right? But like he was killing like crime organizations and all that, gangs and all that.
Yep.
So like
Yakuza.
okay, like what if like half the population they
He
come
kills
back?
that kid.
Oh no, Hat Kid, your crimes against humanity has been enough.
I think it's so funny because they're like, as soon as like Bruce, like, because Bruce is the one who snaps to get the population back. Like as soon
Yeah.
as he snaps, Ant-Man is looking out a window and he's like, "Look, there's birds." And then Hawkeye's like wife calls him and he's like, "What do you know? It worked." And as soon as he says that, a bomb goes off and like the whole Avengers studio explodes.
I know.
We see Scott Lang shrink and everyone else is like screaming and
Yeah.
Wait, Bruce snaps?
yeah, Bruce snaps. He like because he's the only one that can handle gamma radiation, and that's
Yeah.
what the stones give off.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. So then why does Tony do it ever?
Oh, Bruce snaps to bring them back to life, and then Tony snaps to kill all of Thanos' force.
But because Tony can't handle the radiation and explosion itself, he dies from it.
Yeah. No, yeah, like the radiation was too much for his body, so he dies. But like
Was
Bruce,
Bruce just kind of not there?
no, yeah, Bruce was like far away, and Tony was the one like in front of Thanos, and he was like the only one that was could handle it.
He's
Right
like,
there.
All right, I guess.
But the thing
Because
is,
like they were fighting over the glove, and like Captain Marvel was completely useless. She had like 2 minutes of screen time.
yeah,
They were
Like-
talking about how she's gonna be the most important character.
Yeah, no, she does nothing in the movie. The only thing she does of any worth is she rescues Tony and Nebula at the beginning of the movie. And then she fucks off for the whole movie.
no. Well, what she does, okay. In particular, what she does,
Like
she
the
very-
only other scene she has is when she fights Thanos directly and he headbutts her and she doesn't flinch. But like immediately after, he removes the Power Stone from the glove and then hits her with the Power Stone and she flies away somewhere.
no.
We
well,
don't see her for a bit.
when she fought Thanos, like in the final,
That was cool.
in the
but,
final
like,
scene.
It
Yeah,
didn't
no,
last very long.
I know, but like, I think the whole point was that because even though like it was obvious that she was stronger, like she was getting headbutted, but then she didn't win because like she didn't like Thanos grabbed like the Power Stone.
Yeah, she didn't know much about the stones.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the Power Stone.
No, I don't think it was even that. I think Thanos just outsmarted her.
Caught her by surprise.
And I think that was the point. She was like really strong, but Thanos he's smart. He is.
Yeah, he is a very smart man, even if he is. But anyway, so like Tony and him are like,
Have you
Tony
guys
and him
seen
are
that one tweet that's like? Hold on, let me say this real quick.
yeah,
Have you guys seen that one tweet from? It's from. Oh, dude who made Metal Gear.
Kojima. Oh, I know what
Kojima.
you're talking about.
Where it says like it's like a Shazam, and it says just watch Shazam. Really great movie. Really enjoyed it. It brings
I really
back
like-
all my childhood memories. And then it says it's a tweet, and it says just like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, no. There's like this huge like gush over how great Shazam is. Captain Marvel just
Captain
It's kind
Marvel
of like, all right.
was just like,
yeah, but like anyway. So the reason Tony snaps is because like everyone else is busy fighting Thanos' forces, and he's like the only right there. And like it's either Thanos gets the glove and he puts it on and he snaps and he's like, wait, what happened? So he turns the glove over and none of the stones are on it. And like Tony like stole them, and he put them in his suit, and he's like, all right, time to snap.
he
So
does
he
it.
snaps.
It's hero time.
Ah! I fucking
Yeah, but it's upsetting because like it's the opposite of like Infinity War's ending where Peter dies in Tony's arms, Tony dies in Peter's arms.
But he can't be brought back, Tony.
Yeah, can't be brought back. Yeah. Tony Stark actually got a daughter.
Yeah, he had a daughter. That was ooh.
He had
Honestly,
a daughter, and his wife got an Iron Man suit too.
yeah. When Piper came in, that was actually pretty fucking cool.
That was really cool. Piper,
I thought that was her name.
Pepper Potts.
Yeah, Pepper Potts.
Oh, I thought you said
Pepper Pops.
Piper.
Pepper Pops. Never mind. Sorry.
As in like the condiment.
Yeah. Pepper. Her first name is Virginia. Virginia. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, pretty much every hero that's been in the MCU is in the final scene where they're fighting Thanos.
I think
Except
no,
for Quicksilver.
Actually, no. She had she wore the an Iron Man suit before, I believe, in Iron Man 3.
I've never watched Iron Man 3. I know she got like powers at the end of 3, but
Oh wait.
got them.
Did you see that one kid in like the
I have no idea who that was.
Okay, so in Iron Man 3, when Iron Man or Tony Stark, he like crash landed into like some isolated town, and like that's after like he was having his panic attack, in the movie, and then the kid, right, he meets up with Tony Stark and he's like, "Oh, you're Tony Stark, right?" And you know, of course, he's like, "Oh, shut the fuck up, kid! I'm trying to have a panic attack, right?"
I'm trying to have a panic.
You know, something.
I'm having a mental breakdown.
Yeah, something like that, right? But because of the kid, he was like very like, you know, I guess with Tony, he's like he can't really be like mad at kids or whatever, and in a way he helped Tony become like a little bit of a better person, you know, and just like realize his situation and all. So like the kid was important to Tony if you've seen the movie, right? In a nutshell, so that's why he was there.
Oh.
Because they were in a you know, afterwards they were like really
Yeah, like
good.
I had no clue who that kid was and why it panned on for so long.
Yeah, that's who he was. And
I have no clue why Hank Pym was at the funeral. Hank Pym didn't like Tony Stark at all.
Well, I mean, he died for the, you know, whole world.
Yeah, I guess so. It's true.
I mean, like at the end of the day, that was the point.
Yeah.
Also, oh my god, when Tony went back to the future and saw his dad, that was cool.
Oh yeah, Lucas. I don't know if you know this, but at the end of the movie, Captain America goes back to the original timelines to drop the stones where they originally were, and he like decides to stay in the 1940s to like live out a life with his girlfriend, because at the end of Captain America, he gets trapped in like ice and he's like frozen for 70 years. And at the end of the movie, you just see like a very old Captain America, and he's like, "I lived my life. Tony Stark told me to get a life, so that's what I did."
I thought he didn't age because he was Captain America, but I guess it was just because
No, it was just because he was in the ice.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and then he lives that life with the love of his life, and then like he gives the shield to Sam Wilson, the Falcon. So I think he's Captain America now, even though he doesn't have any of the enhancements that Captain America had.
It's okay, we'll give it to him.
Yeah.
Well, they killed the scientist that did it, though.
Captain America just has to kiss him, and then the genes go in.
Perfect.
Hockey sex. That's what they need.
I thought you said Hawkeye sex.
Yowie.
Yowie folder.
Yowie folder.
I need to like delete Instagram off my phone to get Yowie folder off my because I logged into it, but now it won't leave.
No, stay.
No, I refuse. This
Anyways,
is too much meat, you know.
What's it
do
called?
you guys have anything else to say about?
I thought it was a good conclusion, and it was like the whole theater clapped when Spider-Man showed up, which was cool, and I was the only one that was cheering when Wasp came back.
Yeah, I was. That was such.
Well, I wasn't cheering outward. I'm just like, yeah, it's Wasp.
But
But, like,
she
no one
came back,
clapped.
it was good.
Wasp was just Ant-Man with wings.
Yeah, but she's like Ant-Man that actually knows how to use the powers, and she has guns too.
Gun. She has gun.
She has gun.
What's it?
Anything you gotta say, Danny?
They kill Nebula at some point in the movie, and I didn't know what Nebula was.
I guess like my conclusion for the whole movie, it was like a good end. Like if this was like the final Marvel movie to be released, like in the final, of the MCU, I think it was the perfect ending.
It's satisfying, yeah. But unfortunately, they want me, so Spider-Man 3 months.
All I gotta say is that the only thing I don't understand, or like I feel like was a loose end, was like, what's it called, when they went back to the New York battle, and they talked to they went to get the time
Loki?
stone, yeah, and then she was, they said like, oh, but Doctor Strange said it was, this was the only way and all that, right? And he died, and she was like, and he just gave it to her. Like I understood that, like why she had to she gave it away, but like I don't understand like why she was like so like surprised or whatever.
Because it's like you're supposed to guard that stone for life, and you're supposed to give it up no matter what.
Oh yeah.
So when she heard that he gave it willingly, she figured that he had a plan.
Oh okay. Oh yeah, wow, I forgot about that. I thought it was something else.
Yeah, she's like, Doctor Strange is supposed to be the best of us. Why would he give it willingly?
Yeah. I don't get why that was the only way, I suppose.
Well, I mean, we know why it's the only way because we saw this movie.
Okay, you know what? You're right. But okay, you know what? Actually, it has no loose ends. It's actually a pretty good movie. It tied up.
Other than like the 10 other timelines that they ruined because they took Thor's hammer.
Oh yeah.
They just ripped it out of a timeline.
They
killed Nebula in one of the timelines.
Well, oh yeah.
Granted, Nebula ain't that important a character outside of like Infinity War stuff.
No, wait, no. They fixed the timelines. Remember, they went back to the timelines.
Yeah, but they killed Nebula. They can't bring her back.
No, but they fixed the timelines because they put the Infinity Stones when they were stolen.
Yeah, but the Thanos, Gamora, and Nebula were taken. They didn't go back. They were just killed.
I know, but it's still fixed.
This is weird. Time travel is awful. Don't ever do time travel as a plot. It always has a problem.
That's what you see. What happened?
Which is why in Lucas's game Colorless, he should not put time travel whatsoever.
Okay, you should have forgiven.
He made a Colorless Twitter, tweeted twice, and bounced.
You did? I'm still making it.
Oh, really? What's the main character's name?
Cassia.
I was hoping you'd say Lucas.
Okay, who's your main character? Lucas. Okay, Lucas.
Who's the secondary character? Lucas.
Okay.
Who's the villain?
They're all named Lucas.
Everyone's Lucas.
This is Lucas Land. It's like Pretoria. Family Guy.
It's like everyone's named Peter. Peter. What Peter?
I like that photo from like 2013 where Katniss Everdeen going Peter, and then Peter a bad PNG. What?
I just realized I always end the podcast because I have the time.
What time is it
But
now?
now Danny's gonna do it.
Oh,
Danny has the time.
This is my big moment. We're at 1 hour and 8 minutes.
All right. Is there anything on the topics we didn't cover?
We could do it another time. We're at 1 hour and 8 minutes. This is well above regular podcast time.
Yeah.
What's the longest we've gone?
I feel like maybe 120.
Yeah, I think it's like one.
Sounds about right.
Anyways, Danny, sign us off.
Yeah, Danny, give us your world-renowned speech and advertise Colorless coming near you in 20.
Well, I guess that wraps up.
I mean, I'm working more on.
He's working with Toby Fox.
I'm working more on. I'm working more on Hive Mind than I am Colorless. But
Hive Mind.
fucking whatever. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter.
The Hive was a cool area in Hollow Knight. Anyway,
Our longest was 116, except for the Undertale episode where it was 2 hours.
you should have invited us to that one.
I tried to. I asked you to, and you guys never showed up.
We told you we were busy. We could have done it another.
But I was already in the middle of it.
Well, you could have waited.
Anyways, Danny.
Well, that wraps up for today and tonight. depending on when you're watching. I am Danny.
I'm Lucas.
I was Eddie.
And that was the Hive Podcast. Good night.
Hive mind. Y'all want to play Fortnite?